it's Anne-Marie and welcome to another 30 Days to Distinction tip, which is part of the 30 Days to Distinction challenge, where for 30 days, every single day, I am sharing another tip to help you become distinguishable, uncopyable, and irresistible to your ideal client. So you become the choice versus just a choice when they're ready to make a decision. This is tip number 23, and it's part of 7 tips as part of this challenge, where we're looking at different ways of coming up with unique and uncopyable content that is going to stand out from the same old that everyone else in your industry is sharing. And I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again because it's so important that as a change maker who wants to become known as a trusted authority in your industry, you do not follow the same old hack this and hack that visibility tactics, but rather you focus on the insight, the hindsight, the foresight that only you can bring to your industry because of the longevity you've had in your industry, the experience, the knowledge that you have gained through those years, because it is the knowledge and experience and wisdom that you bring to the industry that is important for your ideal client to know. Showcase that as you build your thought leadership collateral. Now, another way to do this is by bringing in validating third-party statistics. Why? Because relevant third-party statistics, it validates what you are saying, and it can add some urgency or importance to what you are saying. Let me give you an example. One of the sources that I love to reference and often refer back to is the Edelman Trust Barometer. Edelman is a highly regarded and trusted authority in the area of trust and what builds trust with information that they gather and have gathered over the last couple of decades. And it's really giving us a clear appreciation of what is important and maybe not so important when it comes to building trust. And I've often used Edelman's findings in my content to validate what I'm saying is true and to create a sense of urgency on why it's so important that my ideal client implements what I'm sharing. And Edelman's findings validates that. Now, recently, Edelman partnered with LinkedIn to conduct a B2B thought leadership survey, and the study came up with some interesting statistics, which validated the importance and urgency of the things that I've been saying around the importance of building thought leadership. Now, according to Edelman and LinkedIn 2019 B2B thought leadership impact study, 87% of decision makers said that building thought leadership builds trust. 89% of decision makers said that building thought leadership enhances your reputation. They thought more of people's content who were building thought leadership. Remember, these decision makers are your ideal clients. 58% of decision makers said that they would choose a business because of their thought leadership. And 61% of decision makers said that they were willing to pay premium prices to work with a brand that clearly articulated their vision through their thought leadership. Pretty impressive statistics confirming why it's so important to build thought leadership. If you want to build trust, if you want to enhance your reputation, if you want to be the business that is chosen, and if you want to be paid premium prices, then you need to build your thought leadership, because validating studies have confirmed that it is true. So that's what I want you to start doing. So today's action step is to go and get your Take Action Guide and start to think about what organizations are conducting studies that are relevant to my industry, your industry, obviously, that can validate the importance and or urgency of what you are saying and teaching. So go ahead and begin journaling some ideas into the Take Action Guide, and then maybe start looking out for other additional organizations. Perhaps this is something that you want to do, commit once a month to just scouring their websites. You know, sometimes you'll find a resource that's linked to another resource. Start to be curious, start to investigate, and get some solid references in place so that you can go to their website and see if they've got any new studies. Let Google be your friend and start doing some research. Document it in your Take Action Guide. If you haven't already downloaded the Take Action Guide, you can do so by going to industrythoughtleaderacademy.com/distinction. You can also catch up on some of the other tips as well and take down lots of notes in that guide. And as always, stay tuned because tomorrow I'll be back with another 30 Day to Distinction tip. I'll see you tomorrow.